Liftoff. Yay. Merry Christmas.
Welcome to the Eric Roberts Christmas special. Here I am. My name is Chris Gore with the great, the legend, Eric Roberts. Give him a big hand, everybody.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
Nice. Now, we're coming to you post the holidays.
Yeah, post holidays. But I was watching the show just before ours.
Okay.
Called Too Pretty to Work.
Oh, okay. We have to comment on this show before we do
Too
Eric
Pretty to
Roberts
Work.
Christmas
No,
special.
I don't have a comment on the show. But one of the girls on Too Pretty to Work said one of her New Year's resolutions was to be nicer to poor people. Now, it just struck me funny. They have to be nicer to poor people, which means you're apparently not nice at all. So you have to be nicer. Or you're nice, but you want to get nicer, like you give $1, but you want to give $5. What do you think?
I don't know. I just think that definitely, that doesn't make them look so good.
No.
That doesn't make them look so good.
No. But anyway, I decided to bring it up, just food for thought.
But you're a random acts of kindness kind of guy. Like I
am.
Here's what I like to do. This is weird. I keep bottles of water, Gatorade, you know, energy bars in my back seat, right? So I'll just grab it. You know, when I ever see any one of those guys with the sign, I always
guy.
What?
Decent guy.
Yeah, I'll just hand him a water, say, hey man, you know, because whenever those guys with the signs.
What a cool move.
But it's just, I mean, it's not much. It's not. I'm not giving them cash, but I will do something. You are a random acts of kindness guy. What kind of stuff do you do? Because you don't need to be nicer to poor people. You're already nice.
Yeah. Well, my wife and I, my wife even taught me how to be publicly generous. Mm-hmm. I didn't know how before my wife, but she taught me, and it makes me happy to be publicly generous, as it were, to make people feel better than they did, you know, before they crossed my path.
And I think that inspires other people. When you do stuff like that, it inspires others.
Hope so.
Can I just say, I want to thank, if you could zoom in on my single here, I want to show you, Eric got me something for Christmas that I have to show you. That is possibly the coolest thing that I now own. If you could see, how awesome is this? I cannot think. And this is awful. All I gave Eric was a candy cane.
But
this is, I mean, so you know, but Eric's.
He thought of me. So he thought of me, so I went, and I didn't spend
now I'm embarrassed because this is amazing. Look at this thing.
I didn't spend quite $100 grand on that, but
that is an incredible gift.
And you probably spent less than a dime on this, but
true.
It was the thing. It was the same thought process.
Right. Yeah. Well,
so Merry Christmas as well to you too.
Oh, I appreciate it. Well, I think this is a testament to your success, and maybe even like, is this a clue that you know, they're making that Batman Superman movie in Detroit?
Well, my wife says
shooting it.
Says this proves I will do anything for a friend.
Well, I'm very touched. I will wear this proudly. I will wear this proudly. Now, before I ask you about what you did over the holiday, I do want to ask you, what happened to your finger? If you could please gesture and show the audience your finger here. Maybe you want to zoom in on the finger. It's like, you know what this is? This is like Robo-Finger.
Well,
it's Robo-Finger. How did this happen, Eric?
As you can see, it's very swollen because it was dislocated the other night.
Oh my God.
I have a scene where I walk down a hallway and I see a very unsavory guy in my own mind. He's not really unsavory, but I think he is. And I go for him. And these guys stop me and they pull me off. Well, one of the guys who's supposed to show up didn't show up. He was supposed to grab me. Just a little extra background roll, a line or two. So they asked the gaffer, who is the man who does all the lighting. They asked the gaffer if he would step in. So he donned a suit and stepped in. And then when I went for this guy, he got a little overexcited. I guess he maybe believed I was going to really hurt the guy because he grabbed my finger and he kind of took it off my hand. So I stood up there with my fingers going sideways and I said, dude, you dislocated my finger. And he apologized and we taped it. We popped it back in and we taped it to this finger and went on working.
Wow. And that, I mean, you know, obviously you've never been a gaffer. I feel like a gaffer being an actor in a scene that involves some physicality, there's skill in that because you want to make it look like it's real, but not hurt anyone actually. But you take it you take it like a champ.
Look at this thing right here. Mr.
We should
Roberts
start reading some of the comments.
is the most philanthropic guy in the world compared to Maury Feldman. Maury Feldman.
Now, Eric, you don't smoke weed, but you do edibles all day. Is that a true fact or not? Is Babyface Killer true? Is he saying a true fact here?
I will do an edible now and then.
You will do an edible now and then. What form do you prefer your edible? Chocolate, peanut butter, muffin, cookie?
Actually, I have a chef, and what she does for me is she makes these cupcakes that are about a third of the size of a normal size cupcake.
Like a baby cupcake.
Like a baby cupcake.
Oh,
and they're loaded, if you understand the expression.
Okay. And
I have been known to eat them.
You're one of those actors that is known for taking risks. Your whole career has been a series of risk. Is that part of your process? Is that how you work?
I just like I like things that are different, and if that's risky, yeah, that's me.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you look at the stuff you've done, it's not like here's the latest mainstream, blah blah blah. Not that you haven't been in things that are mainstream, but you're always, there's never a false note. I mean,
thank you. That's what I say to somebody.
Yeah, I mean,
thank you.
Even in when you've done some of the schlocky stuff, like the Sharktopusses.
You think I've done some schlock?
No, what I'm saying is that you treat it deadly seriously. You don't
look. You can say what you want about Sharktopus.
See, I love those kind of movies. I love those.
It has become a classic.
It is a classic. It's a modern classic. Okay.
Okay. So we're told over my ear that we're segueing out into a commercial break. So 9, 8, and
we'll
counting.
be back. More of the Eric Roberts Christmas special after these words from our sponsor. And a special call from Al very soon.